Okay. So last class, what we had discussed about? We had discussed about call, apply, bind in depth. Okay. And how they are the advanced concepts using call, apply, bind, right? We saw call, how we can use, like what are the catches, how it we can take advantage of function borrowing in this, right? Then we saw also bind, how bind can be used with, it can be used like functional programming. Then we saw also callbacks, right? We saw what is the functional programming, what is modular programming in callbacks, using callbacks. Okay, how the functions can be reused, how you can decouple, how you can write, how you can take common functionality out of multiple functions having common operation, and you can separate it, and which are, see, these are the common operations. It can be separated to another function called transaction.
Hello.
And hello, hello, yeah, tell me please, any questions? Okay, Sagar, I'm muting you. You are on unmute. Okay, fine. Then today we are going to see some beautiful concept. That is called destructuring. That is called destructuring. That is called destructuring. Any idea what is destructuring? What is destructuring? Destructuring means if from a structured object or a reference, if you are taking something out of that, like I'm having array, I'm having objects. Okay, out of that I want individual elements. So what we use, basically we use dot operator, or we use, so let me go ahead and just show you what it is. This is inspect, go here, so console. Okay, now I'm, for example, I'm having var a equals to say 5 comma 10 comma 15. Okay, now this is what, this is an array, this is an array, right? Now this array indices are what, a of 0, a of 1, a of 2. How I can get them? A of 0, if I say a of 0, I'm going to get 5. A of 2 I am doing, I'm going to get what, 15. Likewise, if I want them this in the variable format, then what I need to do, basically I have to access their index, a of 0, a of 2. But this is not always feasible. This is not always feasible. So if I have to use them, how I have to do? I have to take var b equals to what? A of 0. Okay, a of 0. Then I will do what? I will say b, then it will be 5. But JavaScript provides us a concept called destructuring, where directly we can destructure, means this is in a structured format. We can destructure means we can pick individual elements right away using an assignment operator. Okay, what is an assignment operator? What is an assignment operator? If I say a equals to 5, what is an operation here? The right, this is called RHS, right? Right hand side, this is called LHS. So assignment operator always works on what? Right hand side will be assigned to left hand side, means 5 will be assigned to a, right? So likewise in destructuring, okay, assignment operation is very important. Okay, so this is called also destructuring assignment. This is also called destructuring assignment. This operation is called destructuring assignments. Okay, there are two type of destructuring possible. Okay, so use when you are using array, in array also you can do destructuring, and also in object you can do destructuring. Okay, when you are using array destructuring, array to destructure it, then it is called array destructuring. And when you are doing the same operation with object, it is called object destructuring. Today we will see this, then we will go for further concepts. Okay, so now let's see. So what is array destructuring? What is array destructuring? So basically when we are, how we declare an array? I am declaring var a equals to what? Say 10 comma 20 comma 30. Yes or no? 10 comma 20 comma 30. Now that means what? You are creating a reference. You are creating a reference where what you are doing? You are assigning this array address. That means array reference. 1 second. 1 second. I am just. sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so where a equals to 10, 20, 30. Okay, what it means, what I'm doing here is, let me clean this up. Okay, don't say. So you are declaring an array. This is an array, right? It's an array. Say, and this is say. Okay, this is an array. You have assigned what? 5, then 10, then 15, right? 5, 10, 15. What it is? And its base address starts with say 1, 2, 2, 8. Okay, 1 to 2, 8. Then what happens? This address, when you are telling var a equals to this array where you are doing 10, 5, 10, 20, 5, 10, and 15, then what happens? This address will be actually, it will be one variable will be created in the name of a. Yes or no? One variable will be created in the name of a. And inside this, what it will be storing? Do you think this all values are stored? It stores the address here or the reference here. Yes or no? So when I have to get this index, what I do? ARR of 0, a of 0, right? A of 1 means it will do what? It will count its size and it will do index. It will take index and then it will do +1 to get the next values. Yes or no? Now, it is a single variable. I want this individual elements in the single operation. Then how I can do that? And what I can do that here? In this case, I will do here. So I'll clean this up one more time. Let's see what it's destructuring now. So this is our array. This is our array. Okay. This is our array. Now, rather than doing say var, okay, so b equals to a of 0, then var c equals to a of 1, all these things, rather than doing that, what I will do, directly I will put correct. Very good. Okay, so here I will take var x y g equals to what? A. I can take a. So what will happen? Either I can take a or I can directly do 10, 15, 20. If I do this, what will happen? Directly this value will be assigned to x, this value will be assigned to y, this value will be assigned to z. Yes or no? So see here x 10, y 15, z 20. Or I can say var p comma q comma r equals to what? A I will do. I can give a array directly, I can give this, or I can give the reference, anything is fine. So here what will be happening? P will be assigned with 5, Q will be assigned with 10, and R will be assigned with 15, because A is what? A is holding what? This array. Yes or no? So see here, JavaScript makes our life easy. In C language, C++, Java, .NET, do you get such kind of features? No, right? No, right? So in this case, how it happens, this destructuring? So you can
सर
just
एक सेकंड सर एक सेकंड के लिए थोड़ा सा बैक करेंगे, एक बस थोड़ा सा पूछना है एक.
1 second. Okay, where a equals to array. Okay, let me go there. Tell me. I have removed this. You have any question? Wait. This is the one.
हाँ, वो सेकंड, वो जो पी वाला जो किया था एक बार, वो उसमें क्या वैल्यू असाइन कैसे होगा, मतलब वो रिप्लेस करेगा?
Where PQR? Because you are
हाँ, वो
having an
सबसे
array, right?
लास्ट में.
This
यस
is
सर,
the
सबसे
array.
लास्ट में किया था. श्योर.
Okay, this is the array. This is the array, right? Then what I did this. This is holding the array. So this is equivalent to what? Directly you put A, or this same thing is equivalent to what? This array 5, 10, 15. Same, right? 5, 10, and 15.
और राइट सर.
Yes. Nothing
थैंक यू.
complicated here.
थैंक यू. थैंक
Yeah.
यू. थैंक यू सर.
Welcome. Fine. So now, if I am having one bigger array, say I will say var, okay, so something a equals to say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Now this is what? This is one big array. Here I want to destructure it. Here I want to destructure it. So I'm destructuring like this. Say for example, A, B, A, B, C. Can you tell me what will the output here? Would it allow? Would it allow to destructure? No. Kamal says yes. Sumit says no. Guys, it will allow or not? See, right side, how many elements we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side, how many are there? 3. So would it allow? Incomplete elements. Okay. It will allow. See here. It allows. See, 10 will be assigned to A, 20 will be assigned to B, 30 will be assigned to C. Right? Yes or no? Rest of them will be truncated. Yes or no? Rest of them will be truncated. So A is what? 10, B is 20, C is 30. So it is not like that how many elements are there on the right hand side, all you have to put. One-on-one matching should happen. It's not like that. How many you want to receive, how many you want to extract, that many you can extract. Okay. Okay. Now see, you have taken A, B, C, right? It took serially A, B, C. Okay. No problem. That happens. That's why you people are learning here, right? Okay. Now, if I do this, A is accepting 10, B is accepting 20, C is accepting 30. Right? Now, if I want to accept 10 at A, B at 20, and C at 40, not 30. I don't want to accept this. Then what I need to do? What I need to do? We will do that. Sagar will go there to rest operator. Okay. Can I do something like this? Is it acceptable? Yes or no?
No, sir, I think. And
No?
no, sir.
Okay, good. So what happens? Few people says yes, few people say no. Okay, see here. See here now. What A is 10, what B is 20, what C is 40. I wanted to skip. I didn't want to hold it.
30 will not be store any kind of variable.
It is this statement. Do you think this statement is like that is array of A of 0 and B is A of 1 and this is A of 2 and this is A of 3. Agree? So if you have given a comma, that means what? That means what? You didn't want that value to store anywhere. It will be assigned there, but nothing is there to hold it. Yes or no? Okay, good. Fine. Now, likewise, if I want to hold 50, then can I give 2 commas? Is it going to work? Quick guys, quickly.
Yes, sir, it will work.
It will work. Okay. So see here, A is what? 10, B is what? 20, but C is what? 50. Okay. Okay. Now, so in this, what is happening? In this, what is happening? We have this array, right? This is our array. This is our array, right? Now, I want what? I want A as this 10 and let it be say 50, comma 60, comma 70, comma 80. Okay. I want actually 2 values out of this or 3 values out of this and rest of them I want it in a separate value. I want say for example A I have, B I have. Okay, A is 10, B is 20. Now let this comma is not there. And C I want rest all of the elements inside this.
Three
Then,
operators.
then
3 dot operator. So
3 dot
overall
operators.
सी के आगे 3 डॉट ऑपरेटर लगाने से वो सारे एलिमेंट्स सी में स्टोर हो जाएंगे और
Okay. Okay,
वो एक
fine.
array में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा.
Fine. Okay, you can ping guys. Okay. Now if I'm doing this, is it going to work? Is it going to work? See here what it is doing. So A is holding what? 10, B is holding what? 20, and C is holding what? The rest of the elements. The rest of the elements. So it is called what? It is called what? The three dot has actually it is very important in JavaScript. Three dot. It has two roles to play. Somewhere it is called rest operator, somewhere it is called spread operator. And it is an interview question. People ask it very frequently. Okay. So what is the difference between them? We will know. But how you will know whether it is a rest operator or spread operator? Let the engine tell you. Let the JavaScript runtime engine tell you. Okay. What I will do? Okay. Now, so it means what? A, B, C. So C is holding this. Now I want last two elements, but I want rest of the elements in the first in the array. Then what I will do? Then what I will do? Can someone tell me? I can do like this, right? I can do like this, yes or no?
सी से ब्रेक करना पड़ेगा, सी के बाद.
Okay, we will go there. First, you people tell me whether can I do this or not? Yes or
ये
no? You can mute yourself and say yes or no. Okay. Okay. Someone says yes, someone says no. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. So here, see, if I am doing this, it will give me an error. What it is telling? Rest element must be the last element. When you are doing a destructuring, it is itself is telling it is a rest element. That means this three dot, what role it is playing? It is playing as a rest, not spread operator. It is a rest operator in this case. But rest element must be the last element only. Okay. So in this case, what will happen? You cannot keep it in between. Can you do like this rather than this? Rather than this, I will put it in the middle. I want first element, I want last element, and rest of them in middle. Would it accept? You don't accept, right? You don't accept. Why? The message is very clear, that is rest element must be the last element. Rest element must be the last element, right? So A, B, C. So the first operation is appropriate one. First operation is appropriate one. Okay. Okay. Now, okay, we will see one nice thing. We'll see one nice thing. What I want to do, I have two variables. I have two variables. For example, where A equals to, say, for example, 100, where B equals to, say, 200. I will say A gives me 100, B gives me 200. Now I want to swap them. I want to swap them. How many ways you know you can swap them? Tell me, you have studied in your school time, like, when you started studying. So A equals to B, A equals to C. What is this, guys? A equals to B. Someone says, okay, commonly saying A equals to C, C equals to B. Then what will happen?
यहाँ सी तो है ही नहीं कहीं, सी किधर है? ए और बी तो है बस.
ठीक है, let him. So he is telling third, this one, third variable.
सर इसको ऐसे ले सकते हैं, where under अरे bracket 100 and 200 and is equal to under bracket b comma a or b is equal to a.
Okay, we will see. You can ping, guys. If you ping, see, verbally, if you are telling something, it won't be understood by anyone. Okay, you no need to give where. Okay, we'll see that. But first, tell me how many ways you know. First approach, using third variable, right? You are telling where A equals to 100. See, these are basic things. Don't think you are wasting time. I'm telling you, you have forgotten this. That is pain point, right? Where B equals to 200 is there. Yes or no? Then first, what you will do? You will store where C equals to A. You stored A to C. Then A equals to B. Then B equals to C. This is one, right? The first approach, it is called using third variable. Using third variable, a temporary variable. Second approach. What you can say? A equals to A plus B. B equals to A minus B. And A equals to A minus B. Check. Do this operation. See. First time, 100 plus 200 will be assigned to A. Then A will become how much? 300. It will become 300. Rest B and A is 300 and B is how much? B is same 200 after this operation. Yes or no? Second, in the second operation, by the time second operation happens, what is the value of A? 300. 300 minus 200 will be assigned to B. That means how much? B will be 100. So A will be what? A is still 300. A is still 300, but B has become now 100 after this operation. Agree? Then what is A equals to A minus B? So A is what? 300 minus B is 100 will be assigned to A. So after this operation, A will be how much? 200 and B is also 100. Did you swap this value? Yes or no? This is one approach. Then third approach. What? You can say also A equals to A into B. Same operation, guys. A equals to A into B. Then B equals to A by B. And A equals to A by B. Does it work? It will be 60,000. A will be 60,000. B will be how much? B will be 200. Then 60,000 by 200. B will be assigned with 300. Then next time A will be assigned with what? This is 300. 60,000 by 300 will be 200. It is also. What is the fourth approach? What is the fourth approach? A equals to A jar B. A equals to A jar B. B equals to B jar A. Then A equals to what? Anything is fine. A jar B or B jar A. A jar B. Or B jar A you can say. Is also okay. Anything is fine. What is jar operation? XOR. What it is called? XOR. What is XOR? What is XOR? When A, B, and it is jar operation, it is called XOR. So what are the possibilities? 0, 0, 1, 1, and here what it is? What it is? It is 0, 1. You might be thinking like why he's telling all these stupid things, but tell me, sometime it works, it helps if you remember. So what is jar operation, guys? Similar one gives 0. Similar, whenever 0, 0 will give 0, 0 jar 0 will give you 0, 1 jar 1 will give you 0. Similar value, either 0, 0 will give you 0, 1, 1 will give you. When dissimilar values are there, that will be result is 1. You can do the operation and you can check whether it works for you. So it is a binary operator. It is a binary operator. So if A is 100, then take its binary and you check it. If I would have taken small value, I would have shown you. You can try. Okay, this is not okay. What is the next one? What is the fifth approach? What is the fifth approach? What is the fifth approach? Fifth approach is if I will put them in the using what? Destructuring. Now, if I make it A comma B, does it give me an array? Does it form an array? It formed an array, right? We have taken two variables A and B and we have just wrapped them inside this. It formed an array. Okay. Now what I want to do, I want to reverse them. I will just put destructure it, this array. This array is what? AB, A comma B. A comma B is what? 100 and 200. I want to destructure them using B comma A. If I put this, A will be assigned to B, B will be assigned to A. So after this, what will happen? A is how much? 200, B is 100. Did you swap this value? B, A you had assigned 100, but now A is 200 and B is how much? 100. Yes or no? So if you have var A equals to 100, var B equals to 200.
Sir, it is best approach to for this.
Yeah, you can say. But you are working on JavaScript, so you told best approach. But if you are working on C, C++, Java, then can you say this? Can you do this? Do you have a destructuring concept there? No. Why? That's why JavaScript is very powerful. JavaScript has become full stack, guys. If you know JavaScript, you can become a full stack engineer so easily. Why? Because it is very powerful. It is very powerful. It is so powerful, like, it is a competitor to Java. Okay. And very soon, I am telling you that day is not far where only JavaScript is going to rule. There will be no Java, no .NET, nothing. Anyway, it has been full stack, right? Yes or no? Those languages are matured in the market. There are a lot of resources. That's why the companies get resource easily. That's why. Otherwise, JavaScript is nowhere lesser than any other technology, and it is
Sir,
moreover a full stack
sir,
technology. Yeah.
let me ask a question.
Hmm.
Can we make a window application for by this language?
That is a good question. You want to make a window application? See, guys, JavaScript has different libraries. Using JavaScript, see, there are native libraries and all. Okay, so when you are
सर
using
जैसे जावा है और सी ये पाइथन हो गई, तो ये जावास्क्रिप्ट तो ब्राउज़र पे चलती है और उसका फ्रेमवर्क इलेक्ट्रॉन वगैरह भी है, तो ये
Electron
मैं
है
यही
ना,
पूछ रहा था।
that's what
जी,
I
जी,
was
जी।
about to tell you. There are
यस सर।
electron JS are there. There are also open source this one open source frameworks are there. Okay, so using those you can develop your window applications. Using JavaScript you can do anything.
आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस मतलब एआई के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं।
You can do for anything. You can do for anything. You can do it for edge computing. You can do it for
बट
artificial intelligence. You can
सर
do it for tell me. Yeah, tell me.
वैसे हर चीज़ के लिए ना एक स्पेशल लैंग्वेज बनी हुई है, जैसे सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट में यूज़ होती है जावा
No,
और
no. See, I am telling you for big data, Hadoop and all. Earlier, what was there? Earlier, only Java was being used. After that, they started using many other languages, right? Yes or no? Using Python also you can do. Using okay, Go, Lang, all these languages are there. Using JavaScript also. JavaScript is very powerful. It is portable. It can be used anywhere and everywhere, guys. Okay, don't take it so easily. It is a full stack. So that's why you know first understand the core concept, then we will do whatever you want you can do using this. And moreover, it is not so difficult, like in Java you are using multi-threading and all. Threading concept, if someone is having 8 years 10 years of experience, you ask them threading concept, you can confuse them. But here what, it will be single threaded model. It will be every call will be what it is, synchronous or asynchronous. In Java there are many ways. Asynchronous calls you have to do, stateless, stateful, all these things you have to do. Here everything is straightforward. Okay, everything is predefined, because in the
सर ये
same time we will let's not divert now. Every question's answer we are not going to get now. Okay, there are a lot many sessions are remaining, we are going to discuss. Anyway, this topics will be covered for you, don't worry about that. Okay, so and I was, when you people yeah, anyway, let's go back. I was trying to tell something else, I forgot. Okay, let's go back. Okay, now, so what we are going to do, this is what array destructuring. So when you do AB and you assign it to BA, then what happens? You can easily just swap the values. Okay, now after this, what I want to do, I am having, say for example, a function here. Just I'll go and have a function here. Okay, say operation here. Okay, array operation here. Okay, now here what I want to do, just I want to say console. I want to print, say one array we are going to pass to this, and I want the array to be, this array to be giving me what? Only 3 elements out of this. A, B, C. Same thing. We are not doing anything new. Okay. Console.log. Okay. Here I want to say print A plus Same thing, I'm just going to port it so that you people will understand. That's all. Then see, right? See, so here I'm going to give comma. These are commas. First element, second element, and third element, right? Now, so this function is going to do what? This function is going to do what? We are going to pass array operation, and to this we are passing an array. So 10, 20, 30. Then what will happen? What will happen? Is it going to destructure? Is it going to destructure? Does it look in the same way? Whatever you have seen? Yes or no? No? Okay. Okay. See here, it is going to give you 10, 20, 30. Okay. Now I want what? I want this like this, so that rest of the elements it is going to print. Rest of the elements it is going to print. Okay. Then in that case, if I'm taking 30, 40, 50, 60, what it is giving? It is giving what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yes or no? It is giving what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. But here see, what is the value of A, what is the value of B, and what is the value of C? Here you have taken what? Rest operator, right? A is what? B is what? C is the rest. So see here, whenever you are doing, you are assigning this using a function. Okay, you only want to print C. You only want to print C. Okay, here A, B are there. Okay, then here you
Sir,
put,
let
wait.
can
Okay, okay. This is what you are telling, right? Okay, now see here what it is doing. So after this 30, 40, 50, 60. So the only difference is, if the same operation you are doing using without a functional argument, see here, copy this. Now I will do what? I will do what here? I want to, so C is printing what? C is printing what? It is printing the array, but it is printing using comma separated values, right? Comma separated values. Yes or no? Is it the array or not, guys? This is an array, right? Can you tell me an array method which replaces everything using comma separated value? We had discussed. Do you remember a function which gives comma separated values? If you are passing an element, okay, passing array elements, then it gives comma separated values as a single string. Which function returns a single string? Do not remember? Filter. Is it the filter which returns an array? Filter is what? It filters the elements of an array and also it returns an array. Filter is not the function. Split. Okay. Now, so split, right? It is the split function. It is a split function. Is it? Anyway, I am keeping this task for you people. You can just check your array session and you can check which function does a, like there is a delimiter, whatever you put at the rate, then it will take at the rate. If you are putting nothing, then it will take. So here what happens, this is also an array only. Okay, this is also an array only, but by default it uses one function, okay, which gives you all the strings. Okay, so okay, you think I gave you just, I cannot give you more than just 10 seconds. Think. You could tell split, you could have told join, right? There is a join method, right? Sorry, I didn't give 1 minute. join method. So what happens? What
Don't
happens?
worry, sir.
Okay. Okay. If I'm having an array, sorry. Okay. I'm having an array. Let me prepare an array here where ARR equals to this. ARR equals to this. Okay. Where ARR equals to this. Now, ARR is going to give me what? These values in an array format. If I do ARR dot join, this is a function. See here, what it is returning you? What it is returning you? Is it returning? Is it returning an array or it is returning a string? Comma separated string, right? It is a single string. Yes or no? Likewise, whenever you are passing the only, see, this is the catch here. Okay. When you are doing a normal one, if you are doing the same operation, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, I'll go to the other tab. I'll go to the other tab. Okay. So if I'm doing ARR, it is giving you error, this one. If I'm going to destructure is ARR1 equals to ARR. But what I'm going to do here in this, let me destructure it. A comma B comma, or say what, M comma N comma dot P. Then what MN is holding? 10. What N is holding? 20. What P is holding? It's holding an array. Now if I say P dot join, then what it is going to give? It is going to give this. Yes or no? So in this case, when this argument is passed here like this, okay, here operation is what? Dot C. But this is doing what? This is taking as well as it is doing a dot join here. C is doing a dot join here. What is C? What is C? C is a string only. Got it? So this operation, whenever you are passing as an argument, this operation, this rest operator does what? It takes that array and it calls a join on that. Fine. Okay, let's go back. It's too much time consuming. Let's go. You people will explore it more. Okay. Now, next. One more. I'll go here. I'm having a function. Okay. For example, say XYZ. And here what I'm doing, I am going to return, okay. Say for example, say 100, 200 and 300. 100, 200 and 300. Okay. Now I'm calling XYZ. What it is going to give me? It is going to give me an array. If I do var X comma Y comma G, okay, equals to XYZ. What will the output, guys? Now what will the output? If I'm doing this, what will be the value of X? Would it happen or not? Okay. So now X is how much? X is what? 100. Y is 200. J is 300. Yes or no? Okay. Now this function is returning what? This function is returning XYZ. Now
उस
let's see
function का
how.
मतलब
What?
मतलब जो फंक्शन रिटर्न जो कर रहा है उसका मीनिंग वही है, मतलब इसका मीनिंग मतलब
400.
ये
This is returning directly an array, right? Now tell me what it is going to give. If I do this, what it is going to give you? If I am doing this, what it will give you? Array or string? Array only, right? Okay, good. So X is what? 100, Y is what? 200, and Z is what? It gives you an array. So see, whenever you are passing it as an argument, the behavior is different. But whenever you are returning that array, then it is different. Whenever you are returning an array directly, then the behavior is like normal assignment. But whenever you are passing it as an argument, it calls a dot join on top of that whenever you get a rest operator. Fine. Okay, clear about that? Okay. Now So let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, good. Okay. Now what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? Okay. So in this, what I'm doing, see here, I took XYG, I returned this. Okay, I returned this. Now, if I want to iterate these values, if I want to iterate these values, what I need to do? If I need to iterate these values, what I need to do? Our function, our function, our function is what? It is returning an array. Yes or no? If I am doing something like this, if I am doing something like this, what will the output now? What will the output? Error. What error? Sagar says 300, 400, 500. Sumit says error. It will be an error.
XYZ जो है वो फंक्शन है और वो यहाँ पे केवल लिखा हुआ है, वो इन्वोक नहीं हो रहा है, तो इसीलिए वो एरे रिटर्न नहीं करेगा.
See here, हाँ. XYG is not iterable. XYG is a function. It is not having array is iterable. Array is iterable. XYG function is not because XYG करो तो क्या आता है आपको? XYG, if you do this, it is going to print the function, right? Okay. Now, if I do this, so if I do this, tell me what will happen. What will happen?
एरर आएगा भी.
It will come error. Error will come, right? What will happen? Error. Kamal says no. Who and all says error? Call apply bind समझ में आया है? Call, what it is going to do? It is same as if there is no argument in this. Call, apply and normal function invocation. Does it have any difference? Does it have any difference? No, right? No difference. No difference. Yes or no? Okay. Now I can do also same thing. Apply. Then it is going to give what? Same X, Y, G. Okay. If I will do here, I will do here dot bind. Dot bind. What it will tell? What will happen? Again it will run XYG, yes or no? Yes. So it will give X as 100, Y as 200 and Z as array. Everybody says yes. What happens? Bind method returns a function body, right? So when you try to assign this function, what it gave? Uncut type error. XYG is not iterable. If you do XYG, yes. So if you do bind, then also it is going to give you what? Function is not iterable. Function is not iterable. Yes or no? Symbol dot iterator. But if I would have done like this, then what it is going to do? Now
it will return.
Now it is correct only, right? Yesterday you studied, today you forgot, right? Okay, good. So next, I hope we are clear about destructuring now. We have understood destructuring properly, right? Yes or no? Okay. Okay. So let's see few more. Okay. Now what I'm doing here, I'm trying to destructure var x, y, g equals to 10. What it is going to give me? What it is going to give me?
X as a 10.
X as 10. Just now you people saw, right? When you gave function name, what it told? What it told? It's not iterable. Yes or no? 10. It's a value. Is it iterable? Can you run a loop to access the values here? It's a single value. But yes, Sagar, it's a single value, right?
Yes, it's not iterable, I think.
Okay. So 10 is not iterable. 10 is not iterable, right? Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Let's go back to that same function. Let's go back to the same function. Okay. This is a function. Where it is? This is the function, right? This is a function. Let's say, for example, it is returning 100, 200, 300. Okay. Now, what I want to do, I want to destructure it. Do I really need to declare a variable? No, right? So xyg, I'm invoking this. Yes or no? So this array is going to give 10, 20. It is just, it will return this array directly. And you are doing destructuring here or not? You are doing a destructuring here or not?
Yes, we can.
No. Are you doing a destructuring? If I'm giving this symbol, you are assigning. You are assigning. Okay. What you are assigning here? So see here, you are
सर
not
यहाँ
having any variable.
assign कर रहे हैं, ये डिस्ट्रक्शन नहीं मानेंगे, assign कर रहे हैं ना यहाँ पे, मतलब वैल्यू हम एक array की वैल्यू को एक
Okay,
दूसरे array में मतलब
now are you doing destructuring? Yes or no? You are doing destructuring, right? Yes. But okay, it does not make sense. Though we destructure it, it is going to do what? It is going to again keep 100 here, 200 here, 300. That means you are just copying this return value to here, from here to here. Yes or no? So if you give, it is going to return the same array. If I want to store it, var, okay, say for example, arr from function, or function arr function equals to, I can do like this and I can do like this. That means this array I am assigning it to this. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. So arr fn is going to give you the same thing. Now tell me, what is the difference between this var arr fn doing like this? If I would have done var arr fn 1, I'm doing like this and xyj I am
सर
putting.
दोबारा बोल सकते हैं क्या, मेरा माइक छूट गया था, रीड निकल गई थी कान से.
Okay. I told this is returning an array, right? This is returning an array. You are destructuring it or whatever. You are not destructuring. It doesn't matter. It is storing that values here, right? From xyz is returning an array. It is getting stored here. So it is an array. Same array, whatever you are returning from here. Whatever you are returning from here. That is going and getting stored where? That is going and getting stored where? This value is getting stored here in this array. So when you are printing this is giving same array whatever you got from here. Now, if it is an array, can I assign that value to this var arr from function is an array xyg? Then arr fn is holding that 100, 200, 300. And this we can achieve directly by calling also xyg, because xyg is returning 100, 200, 300. Agree? So both are same, right? Arr fn 1 is also going to give me that same thing. Okay. Sagar says whatever function returning, we are storing to function. Now, let's see the catch. Here what I'm doing, A and dot B I'm doing. You're getting what I'm doing? Now what I'm doing? This xyg function is returning an array. But here what I'm doing? A, comma, dot B. I'm doing. Then what is happening? What arr function is going to give us now? What arr function is going to give us now?
Same value.
Same values it is giving, right? Same values it is giving. Yes or no? Yes or no? Now tell me if it is giving the same value ARR FN of 0 is holding what?
100.
100.
And B holding 200 and
And
300.
ARR FN of 1 is
working
holding what?
as an array.
Let's see. Let's see. Don't worry. Now see, ARR FN of 1 is holding what? It is not holding 200, 300. It is holding what? It is holding 200 only. And it is, if you are doing like this, if you are doing like this, then what is happening? Sorry, my bad. 2, then it is holding this. So if you are doing this, using this, definitely, if now if I say B, B is what? 200 and 300 is there. Sagar, you got your answer now. B is holding what? B is holding what? 200 and 300. Yes or no? 200 and 300, right? A is holding what? 100. But when you are assigning them to an array, then it is becoming a single array. In the other way, can we destructure a string? Very good question. Very good question. Can you destructure a string? We'll get, Kamal, I'm getting into it. Just wait. Okay. I don't want to miss out on this. Now you understood this. If you have understood, now you have to answer me like, I am telling var ARR 1 equals to, okay, equals to 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Okay. Okay. And I'm telling var ARR 2 equals to, I'm telling say 5, comma, dot, 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 ARR 1. What will happen? What will happen? What will be there in ARR 2?
array 1 की वैल्यू सारी एलिमेंट्स के बाइज
ARR 2. See here. It gives you a single array. That means if multiple arrays are there, okay. Now tell me, if I would have one ARR 1, ARR 1 is one array. I'm having var ARR 2 as an array. Okay. ARR 2 is having, say, for example, say 40, 50, 60. Yes or no? Okay. Now I am telling var ARR 3 equals to, okay, ARR 1, ARR 2. Now, what ARR 3 will hold? What ARR 3 will hold?
उसमें एरे डाल देगा एक उसके इंडेक्स पे एरे के एलिमेंट एक एरे पुश हो जाएगा ये मतलब एलिमेंट्स में एक एरे आ जाएगा
Concat हो जाए concat.
It will concat, right? Will it concat?
Sure, sir.
Okay. I did it. Then ARR 3. What it is doing? Is it concatenating? It's a reference, guys. It's a reference. It's not value, right? आपको क्या लगता है ये value है? I had shown you, right? Here I had shown you. A is holding what? A is not holding this value. A is an address. A is a reference. What is reference? Using what? You can get access to this. If you are concatenating two array like this, if you are concatenating two arrays like this, it is returning what? Array references. This has 3 elements. This has 3 elements. If you expand this 0th index is holding 10, 20, 30. First index is holding what? This. Sumit is laughing. Are you getting? So now tell me if I am doing this, what it will do? What it
लिख
will
देगा वहां पे
Hmm?
ऐसा लगा कि वो एरे के जो एलिमेंट्स हैं इसका एरे 1 और एरे 2 के पूरे एलिमेंट्स वहां पे पुश कर देगा, मतलब जैसे।
Okay. So now tell me what is the output? Return array reference. See here. Now tell me if you have understood. Tell me the answer for this one. What will happen? Quick, guys. We are wasting so much of time. We are going very slow. I don't want to spend so much time in this. Array 1 and 5. Very good. Okay. So if I am doing
5
ARR,
पूरा एरे 1 भी प्रिंट करेगा वहां पे पूरा, क्योंकि उससे पहले
see array 2 will be, array 2 has been appended as elements. What about array 1? What about array 1? What about array 1? Array 1 will is still a reference. Array 1 is still a reference. Can I do something like this? Is it possible?
Yes.
It is possible, but we had seen rest operator can be used only for the last element, right? What will happen?
एलिमेंट के लिए यहाँ पे तो पूरा हम कोई असाइन नहीं करे, अलग अलग एरे को हम ले रहे हैं ना, इसलिए वो प्रिंट करेगा पूरी वैल्यू।
See here what is happening. Now if I say ARR3, so see here, see the catch here, guys. What is happening now? So here it didn't throw an exception saying that rest operator should be the last element. So here it is working as a rest operator or spread operator. Anyway, we forget about, we'll see about what is spread operator and all in later. But you understood how if you would have merged these elements of array 1 and array 2, then what in C, C++, Java, what you would have done? You would have called some functions and you would have got some elements. You would have appended one by one and you would have done that. But what you are doing, simply you are using this to append two arrays to another array. Would you get such beautiful language anywhere? Got it? Got it? Okay. Okay. Next. So I feel now we have understood this. Let's go for object destructuring. I believe today we have lost. Okay. So I thought I will start something else, but by the time we'll do this, last time will be over. Okay. Now what is object destructuring? What is object destructuring? What is array destructuring? How you do this? If on right side is an array, what you are doing here? Left side, you are doing XYZ. This is called array destructuring. Yes or no? In fact, what is array destructuring? You are taking a var, okay, A, comma, B, comma, C, and here you are taking an array. Right? Okay. What is object destructuring? How you create object? What is the symbol of object? Like this. Yes or no? Use the same thing where this equals to a JSON object. And here you can put X, Y, G, anything. But let's see. Let's go back. Let's try to understand what is object destructuring. So what I'm doing, I'm creating say var, okay, number object. Okay. Here what I'm doing, for example, I'm having say A equals to 20, B equals to 30, okay, and C equals to 40. Okay. This is what? This is an object, JSON object. Okay. This is a JSON object. Okay. Now I want to get the value from them. What I will do? No object. If I'm printing, it is giving me this. If I want a value, then what I have to do? I have to say no object dot a. Every time I have to do dot operation. Otherwise, then it will give me 20. If I want to get it again, then again I have to do no object dot a, or I have to store it to a var x equals to this. Then what will happen? X you are printing, it will give you 20. Yes or no? But rather than doing this dot a, this dot b, this dot c like that, simply what you can do, you can destructure it. I want to put say How many elements are there? A, B, C. No object, I'll pass. No object. What is no object? Number object, that is. Number object is this. How many elements are there? 3 elements are there. I want them to extract. Yes or no? Now, x, comma, y, comma, g. X, comma, y, comma, g. What will happen? What will happen?
ये x में 20 आ जाएगा, y में 30 और z में
Same as array, right? Okay, Kamal says error now. Someone says error. Other people are telling same as array. See here. Telling no object is not defined. No object is not defined. What does it mean? Uncut reference error. No object. No object you have created, right? If you want to print no object, what is happening? No object. Where no object is there, what happens here? What happens here? It is telling no object. OJB. My bad, sorry. Let me clean it. It was OJB, right? OJB. Its name was OJB. Okay. Now, yes. No OJB. OJB. Now tell me what will happen. So 20 will be assigned to X, 30 will be assigned to Y, and 40 will be assigned to Z, right? Yes or no? Can you quickly say yes?
yes sir.
But see here what is happening. Okay. Now X is undefined. Y says undefined. Z says undefined. That means it didn't destructure. It didn't destructure. In array, what you used to do, in array, whenever you are destructuring, for them, indices are there. Indices are there. But object is what? Object is a key value pair. Object is a key and value pair, right? Key value, key value, key value. So when you want to get a value, X, you are expecting what? X is supposed to hold what? 20, right? 20, right? That means X is supposed to hold 20. Who is holding that here? A. That means you have to give the exact key so that that value will be assigned here, right? Otherwise, how this destructuring, operator will know that whether this value should be assigned with A. So you are, in case of object destructuring, when you are destructuring on the left hand side, you must have to give the exact keys, whatever are there, to get the values. Yes or no? So what
सर
you are
ऑब्जेक्ट
supposed to
डॉट
do?
कीज ये ऑब्जेक्ट डॉट कीज मेथड यूज कर सकते हैं ना यहाँ पे नो ऑब्जेक्ट की जरा
कर सकते हो, कुछ भी कर सकते हो, वहां पे कर सकते हो आप. No one stops you. See here now, this A is matching, B is matching, C is matching. Now if you see here, now if you see A here 20, B is 30, C is 40. So object destructuring mein, what happens? You have to give the exact keys, whatever you want to destructure. I want to destructure only B. I want to destructure only B. Then what I will do here? What I will do here? Only B I will give. See, this is flexible, more flexible than array. In array, what you have to do? You have to give some comma. I am doing where B equals to no object. Now it gives him B. Yes or no? Because it is matching one direct one-on-one mapping. If I am giving C, then it will give me C only. You don't need to give comma dot comma B comma empty. You need not do this. If I am doing this, say here A comma B comma, okay, here say empty and say C. What will happen? What will happen? In array destructuring, we used to do this, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? What it is telling here? It is telling here syntax unexpected token, this comma, because it is directly mapped with keys, one-on-one mapping. Whatever the key you give for the value, it will destructure that value and it will assign to that variable. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Okay, fine. Now, what we are going to do next? Let's see something. So the basic difference between array destructuring and object destructuring is, in object destructuring you must have to map the keys, exact keys, otherwise you are not going to get the values. Yes or no? Yes or no? Okay. Now this is the one. This is our object, right? This is our object. Okay. Can I destructure is something like this, a comma? Is it acceptable?
No, sir.
No, right?
E-
Sumit says yes.
एक्सेप्टेबल हो सकता है क्योंकि कॉमा के बाद कोई वैल्यू है नहीं ना, वो उसके बाद तो मतलब इसका मतलब
See
यही
here.
हुआ ना.
See here, guys. See here. Now a is holding what? A is holding 20. Okay. A comma accept kar liya. That means it should accept also another comma, right? Yes or no? It should accept another comma. But here it
No.
gives. So only one comma, empty comma is acceptable. That is also at the end, not in between. At the end, if you are when you are doing a destructuring, you take A, B, C, D, E, but at last you put a comma. That is allowed, not more than that. Not more than that. Okay. Did you understand clearly? Okay, fine. So now I'm going to create for example, I'm going to create an employee object, emp1. Okay, emp1. Inside this, what I'm doing, for example, employee ID is there. Employee ID is 101. Yes or no? Employee, then esal. Esal is say 1,20,000. Okay, ename should come. Sorry, ename is what? Mahesh. Okay, then esal is say 1,20,000. Okay, then what? Employee, say for example, employee address.
सर एक चीज पूछ सकता हूँ क्या छोटी सी.
Ask please.
सर प्लीज, ये जो डिस्ट्रक्चरिंग है ये सेम डिस्ट्रक्शन रिक्वेस्टेड बॉडी में यूज करते हैं ना हम.
Yes,
नोड
exactly.
इट इज सेम एज
Yes.
वो.
अब समझ में आ रहा है?
यस सर.
Okay,
थैंक यू.
good, fine. So that is where it is used. Okay, fine. Now what I'm having, for example, for employee address, I'm having say, okay, location. Location is say for example, Bangalore. Okay, location is Bangalore. And say for example, landmark is say what? Say KR Puram. Okay. Next one is say for example pin. Okay, so 560. Okay, 045 for example, pin. Okay, so this is another object. Right? Okay. Now okay, then employee. So it is a designation. Is what? A function. Is what? A function which returns say SSE, senior software engineer. Is it okay? Does it look good? MongoDB schema is same as it is. Okay. Now, does it good? Is it okay? See here. Now, EMP1. What it gives me? It gives me what? Employee ID, employee name, employee salary, employee address. Now, employee address is what? It is another object. Right? It is another object. Yes or no? Okay. Then designation is what? It's
Function.
returning SSC. It's a function. Right? Okay. Now what I'm going to do, EMP1, I want to destructure it. How I can destructure it? Var this equals to EMP1. Agree? Yes or no? Okay. Now tell me what I'll do. If I will say EID, sorry, where it went. If I say EID, what will happen? If I say EID, what will happen, guys?
Returning whole object.
Returning whole object. Is it?
Yes, yes, sir.
I'm just restructuring only EID.
No, not returning
Only 101, right?
full object. It is
Okay.
Okay, EID, yes,
Then
yes.
ename, then esal, then so should I do e address or should I say directly location landmark
EAD, EAD
pin
dot location, like this.
dot location?
EAD dot location dot log.
Why I need to do that? Okay. Okay. So you are telling I cannot do this, right? Designation.
Yes, sir, we cannot do that.
So what is wrong here?
इन्वोक करना पड़ेगा उसको आई थिंक
ऑब्जेक्ट के
किसको?
अंदर ऑब्जेक्ट है ना, एक एड्रेस है ना, उसका एड्रेस में ये सारी सब है, लोकेशन और
डेजिग्नेशन
Okay.
इज अ फंक्शन
Okay. Designation is a function. Good catch.
इसको
So
इन्वोक करेंगे ना यहाँ पे तभी तो आउटपुट आएगी आई थिंक
okay. See here, if I'm doing this, what it is giving me. Now tell me what is happening. So it didn't give any error, right?
सर एरर आएगा फंक्शन बॉडी आ जाएगी उसमें डेजिग की जगह
हाँ, आने दो, आने दो।
एरर नहीं आएगा आई थिंक।
वैसे भी आप उसको ले लेते तो then where you are storing that? Were you storing it somewhere? Now designation will be the function. Exact, definitely you are 100% correct. So designation is going to give you the function only. Then if you have to return call, then only it is going to give you. So if you would have done this here, you are telling that designation, if you are doing here, you want to do this like this, right? Yes or no? That is what you are telling, right? At the time, do this. Because designation is a function, it is returning a function. If you do this also, see, this guy is holding the value, this guy is holding the value, this guy is holding the value.
सर वो कंट्रोल जेड करके वो फंक्शन की बॉडी को मिटा दीजिए ना, वो कंफ्यूज कर रहा है थोड़ा।
किसको कंट्रोल जेड करूं फंक्शन? ये इसको कैसे मिटा सकता हूं?
ये डेजिक, हाँ यस सर, ये थोड़ा वो कंट्रोल जेड।
Don't get confused. So it is just a we printed desig, it is going to give you this. It's okay. It's absolutely fine.
Alright sir.
Okay. Now if I'm doing this, then also it's okay. But are you storing it somewhere? Are you storing this somewhere? It is going to return SSE. But are you storing it somewhere? If you do this, what it is telling? Invalid destructuring assignment target. You are telling that you cannot do like this, you have to do like this. But if you are doing like this, what is it saying? Invalid destructuring assignment target. Why? Because this designation is holding that function, right? Designation is holding that function. Yes or no? And you are doing what? It is supposed to hold the function, but you are calling it. You are calling it. Yes or no? So, are you supposed to do that? Okay. Can I do something like this? Designation. I am going to get designation. It is going to return what? Designation. It is going to return what? This function only. This function only. Yes or no? If you want to invoke it, anyway, you have to take the variable only, right? You cannot have this. Okay. You cannot have this. Okay. You cannot have this like this. So in this case, what I could have done, I would have done a bind. Then what would have happened? Directly you could have taken it. Anyway, that is not in the scope of this. Okay. Whatever I am telling, it is different thing. But whenever you are destructuring a function is there, a function is there. Okay. That is an anonymous function. That is an anonymous function. Yes or no? Then what you have to do? You are, this is only taking it, right? This is only taking it. This is the variable. But what it would have been, what it would have been, because it is what designation, it is a first class function, right? So first class function, this is a first class function, and designation is variable. So you have to, when you are destructuring, you cannot accept it as a call. Okay, could you have done this? Could you have done this? Yes. What do you mean by that? Bind is, you can call like that, but is it going to help you? Again, it is telling invalid syntax. So when there is a function is being returned for a JSON object, at that time you can only get it. You cannot get it as an invocation there. Okay. You can do something. You can do something. If this guy would be taking, if this guy would be taking a callback function. You're getting my point. If this guy would be taking a callback function, then what you would have done? If this guy would have been taking a callback function, then what you would have done? Whenever you are assigning it to this, what? Are you getting something? Okay, that is a food for thought. Anyway, let's go back. Now, so we were able to, let me clean this up. Let me clean this up, all these things. I don't want to waste time, but I'm doing that. Okay. This. Yes or no? This. So it is absolutely okay. This is absolutely okay. Okay. EID I am getting. EID I am getting. Ename I am getting. Yes or no? ESAL I am getting. Location. Now, if I say location, it gives me undefined. It gives me undefined. When something is undefined, when something is undefined, when that is not there, that means it is what? Destructuring is always assignment. So apple can be assigned to apple. Apple cannot be assigned to mango, right? You're creating a string variable, you cannot assign a number to that. If you are doing that, there will be auto, conversion, auto widening. Okay, implicit conversion has to happen. If that capacity is there, then it's okay. But here, it is checking for a local LOC, but is it getting in that first order? EID is there, ename is there, ESAL is there, EID is there, designation is there. There is no location. It is object
मीन्स
inside
को
object.
सर मीन्स को एरर नहीं देगा, सिर्फ अनडिफाइंड दे देगा, मतलब
सिर्फ
ये है
undefined देगा. सिर्फ undefined देगा. Yes or no? So what I would have done, if this is the case, how it would have been a proper destructuring? How it would have been a proper destructuring? I would have taken EID here. EID. Sorry, EAD. तो EAD में ये सब आ जाएगा. Then if I do this, ename comes as proper, EAD comes as proper. But again, you are going to do EAD. Inside that, again, it is an object. Again, it is an object.
सर EAD की कोई स्पेशल वैल्यू लैंडमार्क की करना हो तो हम यहाँ EAD डॉट लैंडमार्क करके प्रिंट करेंगे, या मतलब?
Yes. You can do that. You have destructure it with EAD, but it is painful, right? If you want, again, you have to destructure this EAD to get all these values. You are doing one time destructuring, but now what you have to do? Again, var you have to do this EAD, you have to take, and you have to take LOC, landmark, and pin. So 2 level of destructuring you are doing. 2 level of destructuring you are doing. Now LOC gives you this. It gives, yes or no, pin, it gives this. But why to do this? You did it first because it was the first level. Then you store it to EAD and you did it. Why to do all this? Rather than that, what you can do? Are you getting, guys? Rather than that, what you would have done? What you would have done? Someone was telling already, use dot. Okay. So in a single destructuring function, I want to get all this. I don't want to do multiple times. Then rather than EAD, EAD is going to return all this, right? But inside this, in this also, EAD is returning this one. That means EAD is visible here. If EAD is visible, EAD.loc is also visible. EAD dot landmark is also visible, and eadd dot pin is also visible. But see here what it is telling. What it is telling.
Yes sir, I was asking
eadd dot
यही पूछ रहा था मैं.
okay. Now eadd is an object. Eadd is an object. Yes or no? Eadd is an object. So when you are destructuring, in the first level, what happens? In the first level, what happens? It is going to return the reference of that. Now, inside this function, if I want to get another object is there, then what you have to do? How you can get this? How you can get this? So add is not working, right? No idea. Okay. Now assign to another variable. What do you mean by assign to another variable? Rather than this, can I take it as an object also? Is it going to help? Is it going to help directly? I will take inside LOC. I will take LOC, landmark, and pin. Can I do something like this? Yup. But where is the variable?
बट हाँ यस सर, बट उसमें खाली वैल्यू की लिख रहे हैं. उसका मीनिंग मतलब कैसे पता चलेगा कि वो ईएड का वैल्यू है?
Okay. So if you are saying eadd as like this, is it going to help?
we can तो डिस्ट्रक्शन का मीनिंग क्या हो गया इसमें? मतलब फिर यही पूछना चाह रहा था.
All these things, yes. So what happens for this level of destruction? Actually, see here. Now what it is doing? It accepted something, right? It accepted something. Yes or no? I'll refresh this completely. I will go here, this, and now we did this. It accepted. So now EID gives me 101. Ename gives me this. ESAL gives me this. LOC gives you what? Bangalore. Landmark gives you what?
सर हमने उसमें पूरा ऑब्जेक्ट ही को पास कर दिया है, मतलब
कर दिए, पूरा ऑब्जेक्ट ही पास कर दिए. Who stops you? Nobody stops you, right? पूरा ऑब्जेक्ट ही पास कर दिए. Object key to destructure. Yes. So did you understand? Did you get the key? It is the catch. Okay. So,
Yes, sir, I got it.
okay. Now what I want to do. So if you are doing this, what is happening? You are going to get the values. If you are doing this, you are going to get the values. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Can we get a designation also?
Now, can you get only eadd? Designation also you are getting, no?
Yes, sir.
Designation is a function. You have to call this.
Eadd also get. Yeah, eadd also. Get.
Eadd. Can you get eadd, guys?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you
वो
get
object return करेगा.
Return करेगा?
Yes, sir.
देखो, eadd is not defined. कहाँ से मिल रहा है? eadd की जगह आपने ये ले लिया ना? You are thinking eadd will also you'll get an LOC, a landmark pin. Either you will get this or you will get this.
की लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, केवल उसकी एलओसी वगैरह करेंगे तो इसकी आ जाएगा आउटपुट. मतलब eadd कोई नीड नहीं है ना सर
You
यहाँ
need
पे
not.
लिखने की.
You don't need eadd anymore because you have already destructured that also, right?
Sure sir. Thank you.
Got it? Okay. So now let's see something interesting. I didn't like this. Now what I am doing, so somebody in third party library has defined employee is something like this. Okay, something like this. I didn't like this. I didn't like this. I want it to be aliased. This is I want as employee ID. Then what I need to do? This is a destructuring statement, right? There it is. There is a destructuring statement. So what I can do here? What I can do here? I can give an alias name. That is what? EMP ID, employee ID. This is employee name. Okay, employee name. ESAL is can I do something like this space? Is it acceptable? Can you do like this? Yes or no? E address. Okay. Now let's put like this E address. Okay. If you are destructuring again, it is something else.
वो वैल्यू असाइन हो जाएंगे ना ईआईडी और ई नेम में सर
You can take this as say location. Okay. This is say okay, address landmark and it is a postal pin. Okay. And what designation is say employee. I'm putting it as a single word. Can I destructure this like this? What is it telling? Invalid destructuring assignment target. Why it is telling you like this? See here, you remove this one as of now. Okay. Okay. Now, is it because of this? Is it because of this assignment? If I'm doing it like this, if it is as underscore salary, is it going to remove this error? See here. So now see employee salary. So what you understood, whenever you are doing a destructuring, you are not supposed to put space in between. Yes or no? You are not supposed to put space in between. That should be a single word. If you are taking it as single string also, then also it doesn't help, right? Okay. Now, if I do this employee ID, it gives me 101. It is called aliasing. This is called aliasing. It is called aliasing. Okay. Ename. If I'm doing ename, it gives me this, and I have used a alias also. Employee what? Name. Yes or no? If I'm taking location, if I'm telling designation, in place of designation, what you have taken? Employee designation. Yes or no? Employee designation. What it gives? It returns a function. If you have to invoke it, what? You can do this. Got it? This is called aliasing. Aliasing the names. Okay, aliasing the names. Now, let's go something in this. Already 9:15. Okay, I need to finish, guys. So, okay, one last concept in this. Okay, so for example, I'm creating an object where, okay, what do you want to do? So you have say water bill. You have say water bill. Okay, water bill, electricity bill, phone bill, all these things. What you do? What you do? Can you write, please? What, Sumit? What do you want me to write?
यस सर
Can you write, please?
वो नेम जो आप बोल रहे थे वो उसका नेम का स्पेल आउट
Alias.
करने यस सर
Aliasing. I'm talking about alias. Anyway, video is there. You people can alias name. Alias. Okay, that is alias.
ऑलराइट सर
Okay, fine. If you are taking water bill, how many units of water? How many units of water you have used? How many units of water you have consumed? Okay. Say your monthly water bill is say if you have consumed, say for example, 100 units. Okay. And the bill, how much water bill has come? Bill has come, say for example, 300 rupees. Okay. This is an object, simple object. Okay. Now, if I have to destructure units and bills, How I'll do that? Where this equals to bill, water bill. And in here, what you need to do? In here, what you need to do? You have to destructure it with proper keys. Yes or no? Okay. Okay. This is unit. This is bill. Okay. Then you are going to get units 100 and bills 300. Okay. Now it also gives what? It also gives what? It also gives what? Last month's bill also you wanted this in water bill. Last month's bill. Last month's bill. So if you are taking this and you say last month bill, then what you will get in last month bill? What it will now? What it will happen? Would it give an error? Would it give an error? Yes. Yes. Only unit and bill will print. Sagar says yes, Sumit says yes, Kamal says only unit and bill will print. There will be no error, guys. You have already seen this. So units will be 100, bill will be 300, last month bill. It is undefined. It is undefined. Yes or no? It is undefined. Now, in case something, so somebody has taken connection from this month. So what will be his last month bill? Nothing. Yes or no? But say somebody has, okay, last month he has not used this. He had, okay, forget about that. Now somebody has units 0. So this has, say, okay. So as he has started using this, from this month, here last month bill is not there. Water bill for another user who is already using it for couple of years, for him, what will be there? Last month bill will be there. Last month bill was say 450 rupees. This is the information, right? Because he is using it for years. Now somebody who is new, he took the connection this month, then for him last month bill won't be there. For such cases, what happens? Okay, but last month bill has to be something, because otherwise the structure won't be proper. So in that case, what will happen? When you destructured this in this case, yes or no, for water bill, then it told undefined. But last month bill, if say somebody is not using, this, then what will happen? At least some minimum bill has to be there. Some minimum bill has to be there. That is say 50 rupees. That is say 50 rupees. That is say 50 rupees. Then some default, if you want to, some default value, if you, sorry, I took colon, right? Colon we have for aliasing. Okay.
सर एक मतलब अगर कोई इसको वैल्यू नहीं दिए तो वो मतलब बाय डिफॉल्ट 50 मानेगा, ये कहना चाह रहे हैं क्या सर?
Yes. अगर कोई यहाँ पे कोई that key value pair, that entry is not there and you want to destructure it, okay, then give some default, you want to keep some default value for that, then you can do like this. Give a default value. Okay, give a default value. Now see here, units 100, bill 300, last month bill 50. Okay, if so, for a safer side, what you do, in case unit is not coming, somebody has got what, he was not there, so there is 0 unit. In that case, unit won't come. If he has not consumed, unit won't come. So for unit, by default, somebody uses or not, at least 10 units price he has to give. If bill 0 bill, you are not there for months, still every month you have to pay minimum 100. Do this. If I did this, now bill will print what? Bill will print 100 or 300. 100 or 300. 100 or 300. 300 only.
300 sir,
300. Because what it is default value. In case bill was not there, then it would have come. Then 100 would have come. If this object, okay, if this object would have been like this, bill is not there at all. Bill has not come. Unit has not come. Okay, then in that case you destructure it like this. Then what will happen? Unit is unit. Now see here, units, it is available. Sorry, it is okay. Unit is here 100, default is 10, but unit is available. So default will be overridden by accurate value, that will come 100. Is there a bill here? Is there a bill here? Bill was not generated. So then the default value is 100 here. Last month bill is it there? No. Then last month bill. Yes or no? Got it? Got it? Okay. Now, 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 if I am having an employee, so where object emp, where emp equals to, okay. Say employee ID is there, okay. Say 101, okay. Then employee name is there, okay. Say Mukesh, okay. Then there is no employee salary as of now for this employee, then what will happen? But when employee is there, it's his salary will be there, right? So where employee, you don't know his salary, so by default some basic salary will be there, yes or no? So if I want to destructure eid, ename, esal, okay. So if esal is not there, then by default every fresher gets 45,000 while joining, yes or no? Then in that case what will happen? eid is what? 101, ename is this, and esal is, I have put default value now. Okay, esal is by default. If you know that every as entry level, SE1 level, everybody gets 45,000. You know, then you define it.
सर ये की और वैल्यू दोनों को मेंशन करेगा, मतलब वहाँ पे पुराने वाले उसमें तो केवल की तो थी लेकिन वैल्यू नहीं थी, मतलब
क्या
मीन्स यहाँ पे की एंड वैल्यू दोनों को ये करा देगा, क्योंकि उसमें पुराने वाले ऑब्जेक्ट में था नहीं ये।
Okay. Now what I want to do, I want to use alias also. Okay, I want to use alias also. So e-salary is what? E-salary is a normal salary, but you know this is a basic salary. This is a basic pay for everyone. E-salary is a basic salary. Then what you have to do? If you want to alias it, basic or say entry level pay. See here. Now here, if I say ESAL, it gives you 45,000 entry level pay. So you are using alias also, and you are using a default value also. Now Kamal is asking, is default value concept working in object only or in array destructuring also? You tell me what will happen. In array destructuring, okay. So that is really a very good question what Kamal has asked. Let's go and see. This is an array, right? This is an array. And let me copy this. Okay, let's refresh this one. Okay, where ARR equals to, say for example, 10, 20, 30. Right? Now I'm doing where. Okay, I'm doing say X, Y, Z, P equals to ARR. Then tell me what is the value of X? What is the value of X? 10. What is the value of Y? 20. What is the value of Z? 30. What is the value of P? It's undefined because you have ARR of 0, ARR of 1, ARR of 2. Now for this, when you are destructuring, you want to assign some value. So I'm putting 100 here, default. Then now if I say X gives me this, if I say P gives me this. Clear, Kamal? Very good question. Got it? Okay. This is for today. We'll meet tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow. I will let you know, guys. Regarding tomorrow, I'm not very sure. Okay. Sunday, I'll try to keep. But anyway. Okay. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
सर
you,
बहुत
guys.
अच्छा समझाया आपने.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Good night. Bye.
Good night, sir. Thank you very much.